Hey there, Heather Boyd Wire here. I make wire art and jewelry making videos on my channel, as well as weekly live streams troubleshooting new designs. So in this video, we're going to make this beautiful greeting card with the wire word love on it, made with the Artistic Wire Deluxe Jig Kit. So what you're going to need for this project is the Artistic Wire Jig Kit. I'm using 20 gauge wire. You need your pliers and of course the pegs and backings for the jig. And if you want to mount it on a card, I just bought blank cardstock from Michaels, and usually I use watercolor paper and paint it myself, but this is actually scrapbooking paper. So here's the setup for the jig. Feel free to take a screenshot, or I do sell the templates. There's a link in the description. And what I usually do to set it up is I would start with the first peg and then I would count down. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and over 2. And that's a small peg. This is like the medium small peg. And then to get to the medium large peg, we'll go down 1, 2, 3 and over 2. So that was the larger peg. And then over here, if you want to get to this peg, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then diagonal down 1, and then 1, 2. And then from there, we're going to go 1, 2 across there, diagonal down 1, and then this one is over 1. And then we want to go down sort of diagonal in between these two, down, and this is sort of like the medium size, and then a small one and a small one. And then what I'm going to do for the V is, because I want a sharp bend, so I'm going to stick a little nail in there. So I've cut about a 12-inch piece of wire, and then all we have to do now is just print out the letters. So we're just going to wind that around, and then to make it more kind of fancy, I'm just going to like push this with my fingertip to make it a little smoother, to make it look more like a cursive L. And then we're going to go down here, and you could do the same thing here. This is a little hack when you're using the jigs, is to use your finger to shape the wire a little bit. And then we're going to go around for the O, over here and down. And then when you want to bend it around the nail, be sure to hold the nail so it won't wiggle around, and then do a nice sharp bend, and then over that one. And then to make the E, we have to kind of get in between those two pegs, a little tricky, and then bring it up and around. Okay, for that's like the cursive E. And then this, to finish the E, we're going to go up, down, and down. So that's pretty well it for the word. Let's remove it from the jig, and you'll see, there it is right there. Perfect. And now we want to attach it to the cards. So what we're going to do is get some watercolor paper. Usually what I do, this is actually scrapbook paper, but usually I would paint it myself. So then adjust the word how you want it. And what you want to do is you want to attach it to the card, but you don't want to glue it because that doesn't look so nice. So we'll just, where you want it to finish, just bend it at a right angle. And this end too, you could just kind of bend it at a right angle. So we just trimmed the wire to about 1/2 inch to 1 inch there, and we want to mount it on the card. So usually what I do is, because these ends get in the way, I flip it to the back, and then that way you could place it flat on here to know about where it's going to go. So center it kind of how you want it, and then just lift it up and take the pin and poke it where the hole is going to be, and this one too, kind of poke it where the hole is going to be, and then flip it, and you can stick these wires into the holes to center it how you want. Flip it back, and then just bend these down. This makes a really lovely greeting card. So we have it here, and then just get this, I buy this cardstock at Michaels, and we're going to just attach it with some two-sided tape. Flip it over. I don't like to use glue sticks so much because they wrinkle the paper, so I find the two-sided tape is really nice. You can get that at any craft store, even the dollar store. So just center it here, okay? And then what I do is, if it wiggles a bit, just do that. I print up these labels just with these stickers. They're address labels actually, and it just says Art Cards by Heather Boyd with my website. And so I would put that together, put an envelope in there, and I usually put them in a plastic sleeve, and there we go. So thanks so much for watching the video. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for lots more DIY wire art and jewelry making videos. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I go live and when I post new videos. And if you'd like to share pictures of your wire art creations, be sure to join the Facebook group, the Wire Art and Jewelry Makers Club, where we share photos and inspiration. And if you don't have Facebook, no problem. You could email photos to info@heatherboydwire.com and I'll share them in the community section of my channel. And if you'd like to check out our wire art and jewelry on Etsy, we have a shop where we make custom wire jewelry and wedding cake toppers. If you'd like to learn some more specialized techniques for wire art and jewelry, I offer an online course where I have modules about making flattened wire bookmarks and also making spiral beads for necklaces and earrings, and how to make a special kind of tree where you weave the wires together. So there's also a module about how to make your own jig, and that one comes with all the templates for the designs I've made so far, including the ones made with the Artistic Wire Deluxe Jig Kit. Or if you prefer just to purchase the templates, I have a link for that below as well. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you the next time.